Yo, it's the Full Metal Racket Show. You're hanging out with George Burns and the Metal Pig, and it's 91.1 WSPN. And we're hanging out down at Upstate Concert Hall tonight with Soulfly, and I'm hanging out right now with my man Ritchie from Incite. What's up?
What up, dude?
Ritchie Cavalera. So, how old are you now?
I just actually turned 34 like a week ago.
Okay.
So, I feel like I'm getting in my prime as far as like understanding stage, crowd, frontmanship, and I'm excited about that because, it's just something I don't think a lot of dudes just learn overnight. It's something that just kind of comes from trial and error.
Yeah.
So getting older, feeling it in the back, but everything else is fucking kicking ass. The band's kicking ass. The vibe's kicking ass.
It's a beautiful thing. It kind of, from up here in New York scene, it kind of reminds me of sort of like a Freddie Madball thing of watching this young kid jump up on stage. Yo, my little kid brother or something, and then next thing you know, here he is doing it. And I see that Incite from remembering when you guys first came out and seemed kind of like a juvenile thing. And now watching you guys do it, and you have a band, and your guitar player is a shredder. That dude's quite a shredder. And where'd you find him? What's up with that guy?
I think that's kind of what you learn, man, especially starting a band like as young as we did. Some dudes get lucky, but man, we were, 18, 19, and we just wanted to just be in a band and fuck off and party and, be idiots on stage. And now it's a grown-up thing where we look at it like, what would I like to see up there? A dude throwing down kind of like Pantera did, just fucking lights, rigs, metal as fuck energy, vibing out with your friends in the crowd. And I think Drew, he brings that out, man. That's one thing I always wanted for us, was that raging ass guitar player, like solo by himself, handle the load by himself, not need another guy, and that frees up me not bumping into another dude.
But he does definitely. You're right. He definitely handles the load, especially when he does the solos and is just dropping down just the bass and drums, and he comes back in. It sounds great.
He's a shredder, man, and he's a work dude, man. He started out from just a local band, and we just threw him right in the fire. He's had his ups and downs, and we all do in this, and he's rode it out and come out stronger. And now he's full-time writer, taking over the helm of things, and it releases a lot of pressure off me to know that a dude can do this and have the right sound that I love and want, and bring it every night on stage, no matter how tired he is. Like it's cool, man, to and like Ozzy, since you found your Rhodes, it's Max's Rizzo.
Right.
You need that dude.
Right.
And I think I have that finally, and it's great to be jamming.
Definitely. So did he do a lot of the writing process for this new record?
Yeah, I mean, he pretty much wrote the whole fucking thing as far as music goes.
Okay.
We used to just kind of submit a shitload of riffs, and just the drummer would build it into a song. Now it's like, from Oppression, he stepped up. That was our last record, and he did about half of it, just getting his feet wet. We could feel him out, feels vibe.
Right.
This one, man,
it's definitely guitar driven. It seems.
Yeah, he delivered 12 songs, man. I mean, it was like shitty drum machine and whatever it was, but man, it had the idea of what this album became, and to have that was just such a huge relief. It was weird for us to dig the process because it was a huge change, man. But when you saw the end result, you could finally go, let's let the man breathe.
Right.
Let's not just be on him. He's the new guy. Let's let him. He can write. He can riff. He can shred. And live. It's hard to find the one all-in-one type of dude. So
yeah, man, that's great. So after this tour, what do you guys got lined up for in support of this new record?
Yeah, we're gonna do a couple shows with Hatebreed, and that's gonna kind of end our year, man. We've been out since January, since it came out.
Okay.
So we're beat. The wives are getting mad. But man, then we this goes all the way until October, so it's really just November, December.
Right. Okay.
And then it's back to Europe for a headline tour for like 6 weeks.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yeah, cool. Europe's really taken off for us. We've been hitting it strong. We've been hitting it hard, and the reception over there is really growing. So with how many places there are to play there, dude, it's just, you can tour there 4 times a year and never go to the same place twice.
It seems like they're a bit more exuberant about metal than they are here in the States for some reason.
Well, I think the problem here is it's so saturated because travel is easier for us here. Yeah. In Europe, you're paying just to get there, $6,000 just in flights, so, and it only goes up from there. So For us, you know, we've been lucky to maintain a money here that gets us there, and it's all going in a great cycle right now, man. It's cool.
Right, considering we're here on a Monday night, right?
Yeah,
Monday
man.
night metal.
A great crowd too, with a lot of energy, pitting hard, like from beginning to end of all the bands, like. And I think they see this. We have a really good package. It's different, but it's all real heavy, and I think any metalhead can really get into anybody, you know. So I think that always helps.
And I think Max has something to do with that, right?
And of course, you got the man that closes every night and just, you know, he sets the bar for all of us to come out and have a killer show, to, you know, be cool as he is, to let everybody do what they need to do and just rock, and then he comes out and just, you know, ends the vibe. It's cool. Yeah. It's cool.
Soulfly's always had a knack for putting on the right bands to go with them.
And one thing I love about him is he always gives these unknown or underappreciated bands chances. You know, a band like Prison, you know, they're really good live, man. Incredible thing they're doing. You know, a band like us, you know, we get a lot of tours, but you know, you're fighting with 10,000 other bands out there to get these tours anymore.
Right,
so you really got to bring it, and for them to do that is just very humbling for us.
Definitely. Well, it's great to see you out here, and that new album, it really kicks ass, and we're rocking it Full Metal Racket, and thanks for taking time out with me, and good luck with the rest of this tour.
Oh, dude, ripping always, man. Keep it fucking high, man.
All right, brother.
Thanks so much.